Hey Dad, how's it going? Oh son, glad you made it back. Welcome home from school. Yeah, it was a pretty rough semester, but I'm glad I'm able to take a little time off, take a little break. Well, now that you're home for the summer, you got any big plans? Well, I do kind of want to go on a backpack/kayaking trip in the Northwest this summer with some of my friends. I know you're not going with your friends, you're going to be taking your girlfriend. Don't worry, I won't tell your mom. But one thing I do ask is that you use protection. Of course we use protection. She's on the pill. Birth control is great against preventing pregnancy, but it does nothing to stop grizzly bears or bull moose from killing you. But hey, don't worry, I already got you covered, buddy. May I suggest you take a Magnum?
I figured to celebrate 500 subscribers, I'd bring out my Smith & Wesson 500, shoot some 500 grain Hornady rounds, and of course give it a try one-handed. Before that, a little history about the gun. As I said in my last video where I talked about the Smith & Wesson 29, I needed to tell that history before going on to the 500. While the .44 Magnum was developed by outdoorsman Elmer Keith to take down any North American game, the 500 was developed to help Smith & Wesson again regain the title of most powerful handgun in the world. While there were more powerful cartridges than the .44 Magnum, such as the .454 Casull during the Model 29's run, production revolvers made to fire these rounds did not come out till the 1990s. By the early 2000s, the .44 Magnum was outpowered by cartridges such as the Casull, the .475 Linebaugh, and the .480 Ruger. Smith & Wesson and Corbon Ammunition worked together to produce the round and revolver to regain the title of most powerful handgun in the world. Now, the NFA limits projectiles to .50 caliber, as any larger is legally considered a destructive device. And this also affected the development of the Desert Eagle, as the original round had a .510 caliber bullet. Once the round and the revolver were developed and were released at SHOT Show in 2003, Smith & Wesson once again regained the notoriety of having the most powerful handgun in the world by virtue of muzzle energy. They advertised that it was created to take down any game in North America and dangerous game around the world, but in reality it was so Smith & Wesson could win the caliber pissing contest. The 500 revolver is designed for ammo that produces up to 60,000 pounds per square inch. I remember my Webley video when I talked about 45 ACP being 18,500. The cylinder can withstand 50% overpressure. Most commercial ammo is 50,000 pounds per square inch or less. While there are now several types of ammo out there for the 500, Hornady is the most common at my local Cabela's, so that is what I end up shooting when I take this thing out. Shooting the 500 is not cheap, $3 a round for the Hornady. I would like to find some of the 750 grain ammo and shoot that someday, but that'll have to be for another time. What I have today is the 500 grain. The first couple times I took this gun out, the palms of my hands were bruised after 11 or 12 rounds, but today the recoil was less noticeable. I chalked it up to shooting the 29 and the Desert Eagle in the same outing, but I did not have the soreness that I previously had. Then I noticed what I had shot in the previous outing was 300 grain FTX, which actually has 600 foot-pounds more muzzle energy than the 500 grain I had today. While this still packs a wallop, shooting one-handed was not all that difficult, whereas I might hit myself in the head with the more powerful rounds. And PSA, if you attempt to shoot one of these one-handed, please only load one round at a time. This has a lighter trigger than one would expect, so if you can't control the recoil, you will accidentally fire again, which could produce disasters for your forehead and somebody downrange. I've watched enough Fate of Destiny videos to learn this, and if she somehow sees this, please get better and come back soon. So let me thank you for hitting 500 subscribers, and I hope to keep making videos that inform and entertain. If you like what you see, please consider liking, comment, subscribing, and check out my Facebook, Twitter, and Patreon links below. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day.
For Fate of Destiny.